Hello guys, today in this video I will be teaching you how to do the choppy effect. So people think the choppy effect is really hard to do, or the stutter and glitch effect is really hard to do, but it's not really hard to do. See, right now I just have my clip aligned. Right here. You could do that. You could do a fade in, and then you could do a fade out if you want. You don't really have to do it. I just have my clip right now, my song, so I'm just gonna show you guys it. Just that. And see, as you see there, is just aligning the song and doing a quick fade in, fade out. It's not really that hard to do. So what you want to do right now is right click on the two clips here, right click on the clip, you want to link clips here, you want to click that to unlink them, you want to click out and then just click back on the clip. As you see, it won't go to the clip audio because they are unlinked. You want to click Control R, you want to click on this little arrow, add speed point, and you want to go 12 frames back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 frames back, like this, add speed point, and then 8 frames back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You go back frames by clicking your arrow keys on your keyboard, so make sure you do that. And just keep on going back with them if you're not so sure what to do. And then you want to zoom in a little bit so you can see the speed points and their exact times. Alright, so you want to make the first speed point right here. You want to make the first speed point right here. Click on it. You want to change speed 50. Second speed point, you want to change speed to 400, and the last speed point you want to change the speed to 50, because you want to make sure the velocity looks good on the clip. You can trim it down if you want right now, and then you want to make sure it's still on beat. So I'll just play it again. See, as you can tell, it's still on beat. You just gotta trim the clip a little bit down, and then after, you want to go to the beat drop. As you can tell, I got the marker on my clip right now, so make sure you utilize markers. It's M. Wait, let me just delete these markers at the end that I have. No reason. So you want to go on the markers. So as you can tell, you use markers to mark beat drops or the pumps, and yeah. So you just zoom in on the marker if you want. You're gonna get your cutting tool, gonna slice on the beat drop, 4 frames back, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit more, and then you cut on the beat drop. Well, no, you cut after 4 frames and you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could basically do it any amount of times that you want. Just make sure it's an odd number, like 5, 7, 9. Just make sure it's one of those, because you don't want to do even numbers, and you could tell in the other step I'm gonna say you won't be able to get it. So let's go back to the 4 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how much we have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, gotta go one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just gonna go back 9 just because I want it to where the ramp when it's building, so it has like a cool stutter effect, like when it's just edited. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how I did it in my video. It looks pretty cool once you have it done. Okay, so onto this process, you just basically want to delete every every other one. So the first one, the third one, the fifth, the seventh, and the ninth. So right now you can unzoom it. Let me click Control R again on this, so if you don't want to see it, because I didn't want to see it, so I just went back. So let's play it again. See, as you can tell, the velocity looks good and the beat stutters. So now what you want to do is go into the clip at the start of the beat stutter. Yeah, so make sure that's the beat stutter. So at the start of it, cut it. Then at the end you cut it right here on the beat drop. So you want to go to your normal tool, go on that, go make sure you go to the first keyframe. What you want to do is go to color on this little screen right here, number 01. I want to click Control L, so you have number 2 over here. So what you want to do with the first one is create the saturation at the bottom to 0, and then at the bottom one, what you want to do is so you want to make sure you're like over here at this little scope. You could do a snipping tool, or you could do a circle. We're just gonna do a circle because the circle is a little bit simpler and it's not so advanced. Plus, for if you do this, you have to have plugins. So right now you're just gonna add a circle. See, as it turns black and white, it's pretty cool. And then all you're gonna do is get this red part. It's the softness of the color. You want to put that out. So you just want to adjust the color of the circle to your person, basically, to your character. So you just keep on moving that. What you want to do is make sure it's the first frame, which I put it to the first frame. You want to make sure it's the first frame, and then keyframe. See this little diamond? You want to click on it, and it says corrector 2. So make sure you do it to corrector 2 and keyframe it. So then what you want to do is go by keyframe, which is the arrow keys. You go and make sure it stays on the person. Right now I don't have to move it a lot, just because it's still on my character. So you just keep on moving it. So right here, I can move it up. I can move it up to the spaz if you want, but I recommend just doing your character. You can do it in a little bit more. Do that. And then when you move it, it keyframes it automatically. That's why you keyframe it at the start. Let's make sure I got the elbow. Right there. Boom. Keyframe. See, it basically stays on your character. And then, yeah. So you just want to keyframe it and make sure it's good. So now you go back to edit. And then go to playback, timeline proximity, quarter resolution, and then render cache. You want to do smart. And then you can literally just go back and watch. See, it looks pretty good. You have the beat drop, so what you want to do, since you have this clip already sliced, you want to go to the points where you slice the beat and do basically the same thing but to the clip. So you want to get your snipping tool back out, clip that, go to the other side, clip it. You just want to keep on slicing it. So make sure you don't mess up, because this is definitely a part where you don't want to mess up. Just saying. If you can mess up, you can mess up and it'll be pretty easy, but you know, you just don't mess up. You can mess up, literally just delete the clip and then drag the other one back, but still. So you just keep on slicing. Boom, boom. I'm gonna zoom out a little, just cause I want to see the full clip. Well, that's just my preference. I like to see the full clip. Boom. Alright, so now what you're gonna do is delete every other one. So boom, boom. Just make sure the ones that you delete aren't on the clip. Make sure the ones that are off the music are not the ones getting choppy. So basically every other one, just like you did for the beat. So basically every clip which didn't have the music, you do.